and welcome to glennzb TV for Monday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And Russia, a funny old place, Russia. I don't really understand a lot of what goes on there. They seem to had the same guy in charge of it for as long as I can remember, just about. And I'm very old. And now this guy, he's the guy who's trying to be the guy in charge, but he never will be, will he? Because every time he comes close, they put him in jail. He's just got out of jail, Mr. Navalny, and he's in there for 50 days. So I'm just saying, it's they do it slightly differently in Russia. The politics, and that here, you know, if you're in opposition, you run a campaign, you try and get people to vote for you. There's an election, it either goes your way or it doesn't. In Russia, you try and get people to vote for you. You say things about the guys in power, and he puts you in jail for 50 days, and then you come out and you say it was unpleasant. They do it differently in Russia. I missed a few things in the week. I was busy. I planted 30 trees yesterday, so quite a stiff back. So some of the things I missed, just in review, we had... I didn't even know that this game was happening. There's a team called the Kiwis, and they played a team called the Kangaroos. Who knew that was on? And that went well for the Kiwis. So that was a surprise. There's also another game, I don't know if you remember, called Netball. And last time I checked, it was just us and them who played it. And then we stopped being able to play it, and they kept playing it. And so they had to go off and find some other teams to play against who could almost beat them. But we beat them. So that was good as well. And then and there was a royal wedding, which was that's the other thing I missed. Not that I'm interested. Oh, come! Oh, who put that there? Don't put that there instead of the royal wedding picture. We don't need to talk about that. That's something that the entire Waikato rugby team's going to be missing now. Damn it! I mean, it's definitely more interesting than a royal wedding. I keep forgetting the guy. I know that Eugenie, I know she's the funny hat wearer. And they spend a lot of money on the wedding and not so much on her teeth. Which I thought, always find that weird with English people. But, I have no idea who she married or why. Anyway. Here, I've got a bit of advice for people considering taking advantage, availing themselves of the new ride-sharing e-scooters that are out and about. Auckland, Christchurch, they're kicking off. I'm sure Hamilton will be following suit. Tron, City of the Future, any moment. Anyway, Lime is an American electric scooter company. They've got an app-based, you hire it, ride it, lock it. But I'm just saying, don't do that. And if you recall, I know I've talked about this recently, but this is me back in 2012, and that's not even an electric scooter. That's just a normal one, and that's my dislocated shoulder right there, and that's where they put the IV into me. So just don't do it. It's a stupid idea. It's terrifying. And finally, this is one of those stories when you hear it and you think, I think they've... Is this really a story? Is this could I put this in the news that's not really news section? It's a big day in Waiouru. It's the 40th birthday of the National Army Museum. Now, that is true. It's very exciting, according to Rangitikei MP Ian McKelvey. See, this is where I think I'm starting to question some of the events that they're having today to celebrate the 40th birthday of the National Army Museum, which is, just reminding you, it's this very exciting building here. That's not a mock-up. That's actually how it looks. It's quite square and concrete. Anyway, there is a tank outside. That's a bit of a tank, but anyway. There's going to be cake. So no more information on the other exciting. I'm sure there's a list of exciting things that maybe they really focused on the cake. I guess they're trying to recap some of the fever pitch excitement from 1978 when Prime Minister Rob Muldoon cut the ribbon at the grand opening, because then they had Dad's Army star Clive Dunn there. Maybe can they get Clive Dunn back there today? Oh, he's dead? Died in 2012. Right. Okay. Maybe he was riding a scooter in 2012 like I was. I don't know. Anyway, exciting day in Wairuru. Really? I'm glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your exciting virtual headset. See you back here again tomorrow for more.